FARO RevEng 2020, Registering Scan Data. In this video, we will show you how to register scan data using FARO RevEng 2020. Complex projects consist of multiple scans to cover the surface of the entire object. The operation that brings each scan to a common reference system is called registration or alignment. To select multiple scan parts from the project panel, click the corresponding items while pressing and holding the Control key. You can assign each scan part a different color by opening the View panel and selecting Assigned Color Mode. When using the assigned color mode, the objects are represented in the 3D viewer with colors assigned in the project panel. The manual registration tool can correct the alignment of multiple scan parts. Select the Manual tool from the Align menu. When this tool is activated, the screen is split into 3 parts. The Fixed Viewer shows parts that will remain fixed in the operation. The Floating Viewer shows the parts that are allowed to move. The Joint Viewer shows all data for checking the results of the registration. Begin by selecting one scan part as a reference for the registration operation under the Fixed Data list in the left panel. Select a second part from the floating data list that will be reoriented accordingly. Use the navigation interaction in the Fixed Viewer and in the Floating Viewer to orient the models in a similar position. Identify 3 points in the Fixed Viewer and match these points to corresponding selections in the Floating Viewer. Make sure these points are visible in both scans and that their location is approximately the same. When the point correspondences are selected, the software performs a registration of the scans and an updated view is presented in the Joint Viewer. Click the arrow command in the left panel to mark the floating scan part as fixed and proceed to registering the next part. Select the next floating scan part from the floating data list and repeat the interactive operation to specify point correspondences between the fixed and floating scan parts. At the end of the procedure, the Joint Viewer shows all scans successfully registered. Click Done to confirm the operation and return to Home mode. You can undo and redo the registration operation from the History panel in real time to verify the correctness of the result. Direct registration is another method that registers scan parts automatically by using features extracted from the data. To enable automatic registration from a scan part, open the Context menu by right-clicking the scan in the Project panel and selecting Promote to Direct. Repeat this operation for every required scan part. Scan parts with direct registration active are identified in the project item with a D. When multiple scan parts with this registration capability are selected, the Automatic Registration tool becomes available in the Align menu. Select the Automatic Registration tool to register data by using natural object features instead of manually specified correspondence points. After performing multiple pairwise scan registration operations, we recommend selecting the Global Registration option. This tool globally optimizes the data registration and improves the accuracy of the data. To perform a global registration, select multiple scans from the project panel and open the Global Registration tool from the Align menu. Click Register to globally optimize the position of each scan. Click Done to complete the operation and return to Home mode.